John Dobbs with a good birdie run from the deep stuff.
This is a tough one to do, Stray.
Tell me about it, Nick. And while you're at it, tell Don.
This one's tougher to deuce than after an all-you-can-eat steak buffet. In there. And that's how you do it, Nick. Nice and easy.
Oh, I shot a +6 on the front 9. Woo.
Moving on to 15, we got Don Beret with a hawk.
Oh, there's the turnover.
Looks like you turned that one over.
There's the turn.
Ouch.
And I don't think your eyes are deceiving you on this one, Nick, because that one was definitely turned over. And Trigby with the no-look. I don't know if that was a no-look or a no-hook, but either way, it's in the woods.
Well, it hit good, which is good. I mean, it didn't go too deep. Unless it went deep and hit something.
Jonathan Dobbs. Wham.
Come on, baby, get stable.
Wham,
now.
slam, thank you, ma'am. And a deep breath and a walk.
Nick, let's see fairway.
As the forehander cleans up the box once again.
Swag.
Oh, and that one's a little wide. You know, I think he just didn't want to be by himself there in that fairway. Decided he'd go along with the rest of the crew.
Trigby coming up for a deuce.
Yeah!
And drops a deuce he shall, because he likes that one. Boy, he does look refreshed after that. Yep, it's still in the basket. And as Trigby puts on the pressure, Don Beret steps up to his putt.
Trying to save a par here.
Looks like he's got a little extra gusto. Oh, and he likes it.
Bet the competition doesn't.
Seriously, you're a good player. You're a good disc golfer. Just like butter. Just a little worried about that.
A double pump and a smile sends him off to the next hole with a little more pep in his step.
With putts like that, I think Don should be losing a few strokes on his handicap. But Trigby ties for the lead now. Dobbs still within a couple strokes, and Nick trailing off the back end.
And Don Beret, trying to hold on to his lead, puts that one a little short, but it ain't going to be too shabby. Trigby Shadler next up, season opening. Let's see if he goes for it. Yeah. I think he wants it. That one's right up in the open there for a nice birdie putt.
A little bit long there, Trigby. Might have to check his urine after that one.
All right, Don.
And the forehander trying to get something going. Just barely in the shul, but he still might have a look at that one for birdie.
Woo! Nice run.
Ooh, great run from Don. It's not quite enough on it.
And it looks like the party started here, folks, because the collar is popped and we're rocking.
Pop locking.
This is how you pop. this is how you lock. And that's how you putt. Just a little short, but he should have that one for a nice par. Trigby sending his birdie putt a little wide. He's going to have a little bit of a comeback on that one for his par. The pressure is on as him and Don Beret are tied for first.
Things got suddenly dark by hole 17. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. Sha-na-na-na-na-na.
Shun-na-na-nut-nut-nut-nut. And it's Trigby's drive. And as the players warm up in the background, Trigby says, hey, I'm going to send one up there because you guys got to get your acts together.
Four. Hey, heads up.
Puts it a little deep, but it looks like he's got a bit of a birdie putt. After getting all the cylinders running, Don Beret hucks it just a little right. Not happy with that one. Knows that he's got to put it all together here as we go into the final stretch.
Nick's got to get something done. Oh, and he's done all right.
He's done. Done.
Several shots later.
Where'd it go? Where did it go? Nobody knows.
Bad to worse.
And John Dobbs pinging the basket.
Trigby Shadler stretching out on this one. Ooh, just a little low.
I thought we were going to see him go into the splits there, Nick, but looks like he didn't get his stretching done today.
I've always thought of Trigby as more of a moonwalker myself.
Indeed.
Earlier, there were like a couple of groups behind us. Trig, your umbrella.
And as we go into the 18th and final hole, you can see that Trigby and Don Beret are still tied for first place. John Dobbs close behind at a -4, and Nick Pelletieri wrapping up the end of the pack at a -2. Just shows how much can happen out there at 18 holes of disc golf.
No, Trigby's not just playing around in the grass. He's checking the wind on that one.
Get some of that nice, clean Wisconsin dirt on his hands because he knows he's going to need a little help to get this one up there.
You know what they say, God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt, so put it on your disc and make it work.
You heard it here first, folks. And work it he shall. Oh, and look at that little roll. You know what they say, folks. That's all skill. And Don Beret knows the pressure's on because as Trigby's there for a birdie, he's got to put this one up there to push it on.
Ooh, looks like a good rip. See how it finishes.
Little left. Ooh, a lot left. That's going to be a tough birdie for Don to try and tie it up with Trig Vonage. And the collar's back down because the party's over. And Dobbs knows that this is his last hurrah. And the last hurrah it is because he sends that disc into no man's land.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with Dobbs.
And that's what we call in the industry a park jab. And as the forehander rounds out the end of the pack.
We'll do some trouble on this one.